Welcome, guys, to our show where we talk about raising capital, investing with purpose. So, whether you are a new investor or an experienced investor or looking to buy a business, understanding the art of raising private capital is very crucial in today's competitive landscape. So, join us as we navigate the complex realm of attracting investors, securing funding, and building meaningful relationships that fuel your business growth. All right, guys. I'm your host, Keleisha, and I have our co-host Betsy with us. What's going on? Man, if you guys have known the day that we've been having. But today we're just gonna give a few recommendations as it relates to raising private capital.
Improving yourself.
Yeah. So before we even jump in, like, thank you guys for listening, for watching, or subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, remember, hit that subscribe button. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever is it that you listen to your podcast, leave us a review. Let us know what you guys think and what you would guys would like us to talk about. So
We're an open book.
open book. So let's dive right in. The first book that's on the list is Finding and Funding Deals by Anson Young, and that's Anson, not HA. That deal is perfect for beginners. Found that book on Bigger Pockets. It's literally as it states, finding and funding deals. He broke down how to find the deals. And when you find the deals, he actually breaks down like a step-by-step guide on how to finding and funding deals by Anson Young. And it is just a perfect book for a beginner because he shows you how to find the deals. And when you find the deals, he literally gives you step-by-step guide on how to get the deals funded. And he explains like whatever stage that you're at, this is what strategy that you can do. So for some persons who like to someone to tell them what exactly to do, then that book is ideal. I think they have an Audible version. I most of my books I listen, so they're all on. All these recommendations are gonna also be on Audible. The next book was Raising Private Capital, Building Your Real Estate Empire by Matt Faircloth. I think this was the first book I've ever read before Finding and Funding Deals. So I read this book first, and I was like, this book is too heavy. I'm not at that level yet, so it was like information overload. So I actually stopped in the middle of that book and then went to Finding and Funding Deals, and then I went back like a few couple of months in my career doing real estate to Matt's book. That book is amazing. I think they even have a revised version now where they consider like they have in that book new strategies as well. With raising private capital, they gave like a bunch of case studies how him and his wife are raising private capital in that book. That's a good book. Uh, Another one, a lot of persons may not like me for this, but Raising Capital by Hunter Thompson. Um, this book is ideal if you're into syndications.
Oh.
Yes, it's if you're completely new, don't touch this book because you will like your brain will be like this is too much. And this is just honest feedback. This is just my opinion. I think at the beginning of the book, it's selling a lot of his mastermind and the things that he went into. I think because I already knew as well. But if you're looking to raise capital for multifamily or anything like that, then that book is perfect for you because he goes into like how to structure your PPM, what's the next step to go to attorney, how to set up a deal structure. So it is ideal if you're looking to get into syndication. But raising capital for like a single family, there are some strategies in that book that you can use. But as a beginner book, I would recommend that. Still use the basics because this took me like a really long time to really get to it. It's just one of those books. Started listening and I stopped, and I went back and then I stopped. I still haven't even finished the book yet. I maybe have like 2 chapters left because I'm like, I just want to get through this book and finish it. And then I think one of my favorite book, I was telling Betzy about it. I recently discovered this book. It's called Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. That book is freaking amazing because I thought I knew how to pitch deals when raising capital. His point of view, it's mind blown because I've never heard someone's perspective the way how he talks about it. And just a sneak peek, like, do you know, like, Betsy, if you have a meeting with someone and you always end with, we know you have a busy schedule. Thank you so much for making time and putting me in your schedule. He's like, no. We got to go back and think we're presenting them with an opportunity. Your time, it's true. And he's like, your time is also valuable. And he mentioned that when you do that, telling someone like, thank you for your putting me in your busy schedule, there's something that he talks about framing. And he's like, you are showing them that they are in control of that meeting or whatever situation that you guys in. But if you approach it to be like, I respect my time too. Thank you for allowing me to share with you this opportunity, blah, blah, blah. You are also giving letting that person know that, hey, I'm in, as much as I need your money, I'm in control and I have options, even though you may not have options. But that book, I think I listened it twice. That's how good it is. And then the last book would be, this is completely different from Raising Capital Estate, but it's more for mindset when it comes down to money. You're a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. So if you guys have, I think our first book was You're a Badass. I don't know if you have something. It's like a yellow book. Mm-hmm. It's very popular, but it's a really good book. So when she did You're a Badass at Making Money, it has a lot to do with mindset and your thinking as it relates to money. So I think that was a good book too. I think those were all the main books as it relates to real estate. There are plenty of them out there, guys.
As it relates to raising capital, because there's so many books I can recommend.
But I think everyone will be talking about the same strategies and everything like that. But there's always some golden nuggets in each book. Like the next book I want to read is The Art of Raising Capital by Robert Kiyosaki, because I've heard mixed reviews about that book, but I'm still gonna give it a listen. But yeah, let us know what you guys think.
Keep on reading, you guys.
Reading, and some of these books you can't listen or read them once. You have to go back. Because most of these I've maybe listened them 2 times, except the Haunted Thompson book. But
yeah, it's very, very important, you guys, to just put yourself out there and get the reading portion out. It's really, really, it really improves you.
Yeah.
And not just reading, but putting in the work as you read. I think that's like very key. But whether you're looking to finance your next real estate project, launch a new venture, build a new business, we hope this episode gave you some insights and strategies needed to navigate everything about raising capital so you can invest with purpose. See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.